Yo, what's good guys, Venom Fire here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how to prepare your offense for Madden 21. As you guys should know, we are only a couple of days away from EA Access, aka EA Play, so I'm going to be talking about what you should do to find your day one offense in Madden 21. So here you see I am just in the Raiders offense. I like to go to Raiders probably. That's what I would recommend because they have so much variety and so much versatility if you want to run the ball and throw the ball. So pretty much I would just hop into a game. I'm not going to be worried about if I lose or win this game. I'm just going to try and find something that I like and see, even if I'm playing someone better than me, I can find something that maybe he wasn't able to stop, and then I can continue to lap that up. So probably what I would start out doing is me personally go into the passing formation. So what I would do, the best pass formation when you're scrolling through here is going to be trips. So I can just go into trips, try some of the route combinations that I know, and then I can, see if those work. If those work, then that's great. Then, if I dominate this guy, then maybe it's just him not being the best player. So then you want to try it in a new game. So even if I do, just throw on this guy for, so many yards, pretty much what you want to do is continue to test it out because it could be a fluke. You could just be playing someone who's never played the game before or who doesn't know how to stop the pass. And, keep in mind that a lot of people aren't going to know what they're doing, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Trust me, it's going to be very difficult. Even me, for how much I played the beta, I still struggle defensively, so it might even look like every offense is going to be good, and it will, but you want to find the offense that you can score in 2 plays, score those deep passes. So trips, and then, while you're in trips, you can still audible to bunch tight end, you can audible to gun bunch, you can audible to a tray Y flex. There's so many good sets out of this offense, and you guys can see that really you want to go through, make sure you get a good test on everything. Because let's say, I'm in the trips. I find out that the trips is very good. I like running the gun trips offense. Don't get too happy on the trips. And also something I want to mention is that in the Madden 19 beta, I actually found an offense I really liked. I was running it the entire beta. When the actual game was released, the offense was terrible. Now, again, something that's going to be different is the regs and the Ultimate Team mode day one. A lot of times in regs, you have some superstar players. You're going to get better blocking. You could get better, speed, better route running receivers. In Ultimate Team, realistically, you're not all going to be able to get the best players day one. So you're going to be working with worse players. So even, my single back trio that worked in the Madden 19 beta didn't even work, or Madden 20 beta didn't even work in actual Madden 20. So things like that, whatever offense you liked in the beta, don't get too happy on it. Don't waste your time using it for 2 days. If it's not good, go back in the lab and try it out. Now, make sure that you do go to my YouTube channel day one of EA Access. I'm going to be dropping probably an offensive video and a defensive video day one. And then my plan is to drop, just continue to drop more content. Hopefully at least one offense, one defense a day. It is going to be a grind because school is actually starting up for me, but I'm going to try my best to at least for the first week or two get 2 videos out a day. If not, it'll be 1. And especially if I'm dropping a longer video, like a 30-minute plus video, then I'm probably not going to be able to get 2 out that day. But, going back to my point, let's say I love the trips, don't be afraid to still audible, even if I am dominating my opponent, and especially in the games where you're already winning by, 20 plus, you're winning by a couple of possessions, you can definitely go out and try certain formations. Now, one thing that they added this year, I'm not sure if you guys would know about that, is that if you audible too much, you flip too much, you do too many hot routes, one thing that will happen to you is that you actually cannot, or you will get a false start if you continue to make too many hot routes. So if I just come out here, I audible to a tray Y flex, and then I'm like, nah, that looks like a cover 2. Maybe I try and go to verticals. Then I go to verticals, I go to a bunch, and then I try and put, just continue to finish my hot routes, and I get a false start. So that's something that you do got to be careful of this year, I will say, but it's not a big deal. I only get it, especially for how much audibling I do and an elite level player would do. It's only a couple of times a game now. You don't want it to happen in obviously a crucial spot, but just be careful about that when you're trying out offenses. So We talked about, passing the ball. Let's go ahead, speak about running the ball. Now, running the ball, we all know that last year people loved to audible between the Oakland tour and go between different sets. That's something that will probably still be in the game this year, but, running the ball is not as effective. I will tell you that much. Speaking about running the ball, you can definitely run the ball this year. I had a good run scheme that, I'm going to be dropping week 1, Venom Fire. But speaking about the run, really just audible. We all know how to do these run audibles. It's nothing new. But again, see if there's a specific run that you pick up 10 yards every single time. Maybe it's this close slot, or I think they changed the name on it. I don't remember what it is. But see if it's, a certain run play that you notice nobody can stop. Continue to go to that. If it still works, then you can hop into another game and just try running that scheme. Now, especially day 1 of Ultimate Team, if you're playing Ultimate Team or Regs, you're probably not going, Regs, obviously you could, but Ultimate Team, you're not going to be able to pass out of I-form very effectively. Something you could do is maybe just like a really simple bench concept. You go with something like this maybe, but realistically, without any abilities, without any route running or catching abilities, which I don't know what abilities you'll be able to get week 1 or day 1, but you're not going to have Hot Route Master. It's going to be difficult to pass out of I-form. You're going to have to keep it simple, and you really just want to depend on the run when you're in run formations. Nobody's going to have a specific run defense week 1 of the game, obviously, unless, you found something in the beta. I did find a couple of things that worked, but I still need to do some labbing. So trust me, I'm going to be labbing day 1 for run defense because, as good and as effective as the run was last year, people are going to continue to try and run the ball. That the bots are going to continue, and they're still going to want to run the ball, whether it's an I-form close that they ran all of Madden 20. They're going to try and run their offense. That's the thing. Also, I want to bring up is that you just can't keep the same offense. Really, what you want to do is just mix it up. Even if certain offenses will always be good, gun bunch, but I would recommend trying to find new offense. Try to be the first one to find that offense that will set the meta or that can't be stopped. That's what I recommend. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit in the same offense every game. I'm going to be running a new playbook and a new offense. And it doesn't even have to just be the same playbook. I could go to so many different playbooks, Saints, West Coast, and just try out, weird formations that I don't think would be good. A lot of people didn't. No one thought near close flex would be the meta in Madden 20, but yet it was. So don't count out any formation. Maybe a weak close flex random formation would be good. So those are just some universal tips that I thought I would share with you guys to help you out day 1. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Those videos that I'm going to be posting will show up in your recommended. Make sure you turn on notifications. You can watch them as soon as they are released. And again, thanks for the support in all of Madden 20. I can't wait for